beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, and today I'm going to share with you some recent half-price books finds, and two of them include some wrapped decks that I know nothing about. So we're going to open them and find out about them together. All right, so let's get to it. So the first little goodie I picked up was Jane a Day 5-year journal with 365 witticisms by Jane Austen, and it was only $4.99. And this is a nice 5-year journal, hard cover, hard back, has some, edging, gilding. I don't know if my phone is picking that up, but look how pretty this is. Potter style. Okay. I think this is the same publishing company that put out the Jane Austen Oracle a couple of years back. Yeah, it's a division of Random House. So this is, oh yeah. And you can see, you can start on January 1st, and there's 5 years that you can fill in. So you write in the year, and you just write 1 or 2 lines about your day or your thoughts, whatever you want it to be. But on the top of the page, there is a quote, and this one for January 1st, for instance, there is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It is not my nature. This is Northanger Abbey. There is also something from Jane's personal correspondence. Like for January 3rd, it says, "Wisdom is better than wit, and in the long run will certainly have the laugh on her side." So for you Jane Austen fans, this is a wonderful thing to have, or something to pick up as a gift. I'm tickled pink about this, so yeah. Next we have a set of runes, and this is the Book of Runes, Interpreting the Ancient Stones by Frances Melville. And this set includes 25 rose quartz rune stones, drawstring pouch, and a 120-page instructional booklet. Ooh, there's the side and the back. Ooh, looky. Now this set was only $8.99 at my local half-price books. So do you see how beautiful the runes are packaged? I'm not going to take them out of the plastic right now. But look at that. Okay, these are things you need to look out for at your local half-price books. And so it does come with this like velvety pouch. And here's the book. Oh, this is fun. See what contents is in here. So you get a little bit about the people, the mythos, the gods, and then the runes themselves, something about casting the runes, reversed runes, rune magic. It's fully illustrated pictures. Wow, you get a lot of information in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've got some tarot correlation in here too. You get so much in this book. This is a great beginner set. So you get divinatory meanings, the mundane, the esoteric. You get correspondences, phonetic value, deity, tree, plant, animal, bird, astrology, color, element. You get a lot of information in this book. This is a great beginner set. Now, I don't know, not many of you saw my unboxing of the beautiful painted runes deck by Sophie McKay Knight that I posted earlier in the week. I'll link it in the cards in case you're interested. I thought you know, that deck, if you're more prone to using a deck instead of runes, that's a great deck to use because it does come with a pretty good guidebook. But if you want to use runes themselves, if you happen to be in one of your local half-price books and you find this set, I would say pick it up if you're remotely interested in the runes. Oh my gosh, I am thrilled with this. Oh, look, runes for meditation. $8.99. What a great buy. Now, let me know in the description box below if you know anything about this deck. I am not familiar with it and I haven't seen it on Amazon, though I may look again and see if I, you know, maybe missed it. But this is the Tarot Reconnect with You, a comprehensive introduction to the tarot and illustrated tarot deck by Sarah Bartlett. And here's a sample of the cards. Now, I'm looking at the website octopusbooks.co.uk. So it's a UK publisher, so maybe that's why I'm not familiar with this. So my viewers in the UK, let me know if you've seen this before. I thought the packaging, the teal and the pink and the gold is so pretty, so why don't we tear into this deck? And you see that it was $14.99, so I'm gonna see if it's worth this price. Okay, I got the plastic off. So, oh, well, I don't like this. This is not a box. Well, it is a box, but not a real box. And I'm gonna kind of zoom up a little bit so you can see. This is just like a cardboard cover. Now the bottom half is a box, but look, oh, so it's a box with this kind of, just a flap, really. There's no top. So I don't like that. Now, $14.99, which means theoretically, if it's new and priced at $15, $14.99, it's roughly $30 retail. You know, if you were to buy this in a bookstore or roughly off of Amazon, the box, maybe it's worth $15, but not full price. Okay, I do love the nice big guidebook, but let's look at the cards really quick. So it's in this two-piece tray, not my favorite. So the cards have this paper sleeve. Now I may be returning this, so, and that's the great thing about half-price books. You can return it if you want to. But let's take a look here. These are the backs. I like the backs, but this is very, very papery. Very, very papery. Yeah, so if you're not careful with them, this is like cardstock. Similar to the original Antique Anatomy cardstock. It's not good, but maybe the images will make up for it. So let me get down a little bit farther. Okay, so cardstock not good. The backs are cute. Let's see if the imagery makes up for it. So we've got the Fool. Okay, I'm liking the imagery. It's got kind of a celestial space theme to it. That's interesting for the Empress. Yeah, I'd have to kind of sit down and kind of reflect on that. Look at that as the Emperor. Interesting. The Wise Old Owl as the Hierophant. The Lovers. So there's a lot of white space. Now I do like decks with a lot of white space, like CeeLo Thompson's decks. But you could tell this is not there's not high production value here. It's supposed to be, you know, a beginner's learning kit. I do kind of like that Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. That's kind of cool. So I'm just flipping through some of the cards just in case you come across this, and if you're interested, I found this at Half Price Books, so you know. Oh yeah, Hangman. I kind of like that. Death. Okay, I'm gonna get to the minors, so we're gonna kind of flip through these really quick. The tower is a kind of cosmic castle there. The star. So for a beginner deck, I would say this is kind of vague. A lot of the imagery, you know. You think you would follow more the RWS system, but you know, it's going its own way, and that's kind of cool. Judgment. That's a brain and a labyrinth, I think. The world. And let's just get to some of the... Okay. So this is going to be a deck with uninspired pips. Not even set in the Marseille. They're just kind of placed. So that's kind of a no-go for me. Yeah. Uninspired pips. Okay, let's look at the quartz. That's very cute. That is really cute. The Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. I wish like the Queen was brought up a little bit more. She's kind of too faded into the background. The King. So now we're into the Wands, and again, yeah. All right, so why don't we take a look at the book? All right, what kind of content do we have in the book? I do like the book. I love the colors. And this is just out in 2021. Anne Hatchett UK Company. That's the publisher. Okay, what is the tarot? So there's no table of contents, but there's the usual beginner information. And then it goes into the major. So you get a good amount of information, astrological affinity, keywords, a little overview, symbols and meanings, position, interpretations, and reversed meaning. And it's just very short with the reversed meaning. I think the guidebook is good, different on the imagery, so it doesn't really follow. It's not cloney with the RWS system. It kind of goes its own way, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you want a beginning deck that's a little bit out there, you know, with some materials that you can learn, this might be good, except for the uninspired pips. So I don't like these kind of pips. I either like them to be, you know, kind of Marseille or partially illustrated with kind of hits, you know, kind of like the Pagan Otherworlds and what some other decks do, instead of just laying out, you know, positioning out. Yeah, we saw some of the quartz. Let's see the quartz. Oh, are they all the same? Let's see what the quartz are like in the pentacles. Oh my gosh, they are. Oh my gosh, the quartz have all the same imagery. They just have a different name. Okay, so this so yeah, they just have a different symbol. So they didn't even change the illustrations for the quartz. Okay, that's very lazy. Okay, this is going back because it's kind of making me angry. Not that the information in the book isn't good. Okay, here they go with tarot spreads. So they have a 3 card. And then they have my priority spread, my secret spread, pros and cons spreads, relationship spread, how we see each other spread. So there's a lot of good spreads in here. How to sort it out spread, feeling and resolution spread. So there's a lot of good spreads in here. You know, the book is quite good, but oh my gosh, the deck is so lazy. So this set, the Tarot Reconnect with You, is a definite miss for me. Lazy cards, bad card stock, lazy box. They couldn't even make this into a box, you know, a slide in. So I would say don't get this deck. This deck makes me kind of angry. You know, some of the illustrations in the majors are unique and you can have a unique take. The book seems to have some good information, but just the production value, not good. Save your money. All right, moving right along. Next, we have the Wicca spell deck. Now, this was also a $14.99 deck. Oh, Wikipedia spell deck. And this is by Sterling Ethos. Okay, I've never seen anything about this deck. And it's probably because I haven't been looking for a witchy spell deck. So this has been off my radar. Let me know if you have it, if you've seen it. 100 key spells and rituals. This accessible, beautiful deck has everything you need at your fingertips to cast spells positively for better results. Whether you practice lightly and cast the occasional spell here and there, or immerse yourself completely, you'll find the perfect spell in one of these 10 popular categories: love, protection, cleanse, and purify, healing, self-care, family, money and careers, spirituality, pets and nature, and Sabbats. Includes 100 card spell deck and booklet covering the basics on how to use these cards, cast a spell, prepare a modern day witch's toolkit, and practice moon phase magic. Each card features stunning artwork on the front and simple instructions for a spell or ritual on the back. Okay, let's open it up. It's still plastic wrapped. It looks like Sterling Ethos. Is that like Liminal 11? Yeah. This is a slide out box, kind of like how the Modern Witch was. And you know, Liminal 11 has changed their packaging with the trap door. Oh, on the bottom it says, "These words the Wiccan read fulfill, and ye harm none, and do what ye will." Anything on the top? No. Okay, let's open it up. All right, so this is a beautiful box. Look at that. And look at the inside. You got the moon and its phases. So nice production quality. All right. Oops. Let's see what we got here. All right. Look at the inside of the box. Quite pretty. See, oops, dragonflies. All right, so the cards are labeled on the back, you know, what category they fit in. Cardstock is, ooh, mine is chipped a little bit here. Ooh. Papery cardstock. Not great, but you know, you're not going to be shuffling these. You're going to be using these for reference. Let's turn them over. Okay, so no illustration. It's just very rudimentary. So this is love, and there's a spell for finding true love. If you are single and looking for your true love, the properties of kunzite might attract some romance into your life. So there's the materials you need for this spell, the ritual, the prayer, and there's instructions on what to do for this spell. into the phase of the moon. Okay, that's good to know. When you should do it. Very interesting. I mean, this is very much a reference deck. There's no artwork. Ooh, here's improve your popularity. Digital love spell. Protection. Protect when out and about. So for this, you'll need 2 large white altar candles, stick of dragon's blood, resin, incense, fluorite crystal or piece of fluorite jewelry. There's 100 spells here, so lots of information. I think this is a good reference. I'm interested. I think I'll definitely keep this. But no, if you're interested in getting this deck, you know, this is kind of thick, papery cardstock. But, you know, it's not one that you're going to be laying out on the table. It's one you're going to be looking for. You're going to be pulling out. You might even just keep these in order so you can look for what you want. Here's like self-care. They are quite pretty. And it does come with a little booklet. It's a fold out. So about the cards, opening a spell, closing a spell, votive or tea light candles, cleansing and empowering crystals, the altar candle, preparing your spell candle. Yeah, let's see what's on the other side. Talks about the moon phases and moon magic. Talks about crystals. I think this is a great reference deck if you are new or even if you are an experienced witch. So I'm definitely interested in this deck, and I think I will keep this for the time being for exploration and information. That is it. These are my half-price books finds. Let me know what you think of any of these items. For me, I think the Wikipedia spell deck is a hit. The Jane Austen Jane a Day 5-year journal is a hit. This one, the Tarot Reconnect with You, is a definite miss. Don't know what I'm going to do with this. Probably return it. The Book of Runes here is a definite hit. Just for the content in the book, and the runes look to be beautiful as well. So let me know all your thoughts, and if you've been to a half-price books lately, what have you found? Have you found any decks, any cool items, any cool metaphysical books? Let me know in the comments below, and with that, I'll leave you to your beautiful day. Bye for now.